The Bay Area's Counting Crows have been rocking the stage for 30 years now, and they'll be playing locally this Labor Day weekend at the Ironstone Amphitheatre this coming Monday. And before they hit the stage, we've got drummer Jim Bogios stopping in to YCL to preview this Butter Miracle. Hey, Jim, how are ya?
I'm good, and yourself?
We're doing well. You're coming to us from your home in Berkeley, and we're so excited to have you on the show. And I think it's great that you're here locally this weekend. Talk about that aha moment where you knew you wanted to first pursue music professionally.
I have to say there was never a doubt in my mind what I was going to do. And before I even was aware of it, I was banging on the pots and pans, so I was told, for hours. So my dad was a musician as well, and it was kind of in the blood. So I'm fortunate that way. I never had a doubt what I was going to do.
Yeah, okay, banging on the pots and pans. So was your dad a drummer as well, or that's just what you gravitated toward?
My dad was a trumpet player, actually, and played in the almost 50 years in the San Francisco Symphony. So.
Oh, very cool. All right, so you had lots of music in the house. The pots and pans, man. I kind of steered my kids away from that because I can't take all the noise, but I'm sure you are making beautiful music at a young age.
We're still doing it. As you said, 30 years, when you think about that, it's like, wow. I remember when I used to be the young drummer, and that's not the case anymore, but we love it and so happy to still be doing it at this level.
Oh,
Blessed.
yeah. So you guys just released some new music, and it's under this Butter Miracle brand, and that's the name of the new tour. What is a Butter Miracle?
It's kind of an inside joke, actually, but you know, one of the things I can tell you is Adam, during the pandemic, was doing a lot of cooking, and he was actually putting all these cooking recipes and things on his Instagram, and that, you know, and then right before we released it, he did a thing on buttered toast, and no one could understand, but then we came out with the Butter Miracle Sweet. So,
all right. So Adam, just like
there
the rest of us during the pandemic, right? Getting into a little bit more of the cooking. Talk a little bit about some of your musical influences. You're from the Bay Area. Obviously, lots of great bands, a lot of great artists have come out of the Bay Area. Who are some of your favorites that have really influenced you?
I always go back to a lot of the British bands, and I have to bring up Charlie Watts and the Stones because, you know, he's a big influence, and as we know, he passed away recently. I played with Sheryl Crow, actually, before Counting Crows for about 8 or 9 years. Yeah, anything with Crow in it, I'm your guy. But we did several tours with Rolling Stones, and I got to play with those guys, and Charlie would always take time and hang out with me and have dinner, and, you know, those kind of experiences kind of shaped the rest of my life. So I was really fortunate for that, and a lot of, you know, the Who, the Beatles, Zeppelin. I always go back to that's kind of the Bible for me as far as drummers and music.
Yeah, some of the great bands right there. Now let's talk about the new music. The first single off the album, Elevator Boots. Is this going to be a different sound for fans? More the same? What are we listening to these days?
Well, it's a suite, so all the songs run into each other, which was kind of cool. We're never really a single band, so that was the way to kind of tie everything together.
Okay.
I mean, but we did put that out as a single. I would say that song is a throwback to vintage Counting Crows, but some of the other stuff is a little different, especially the first song. And we're really proud of it. We were recording it in New York right before the pandemic hit. And then we had to sit on it because everything, you know, we were in New York of all places, but fortunately I made it home. And we sat on it, and now we're out, and we're touring again and just loving it. I mean, everyone is really appreciative to be out, and I feel the same way for the audiences as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, and I'm sure you guys are really excited. Like you said, you had to sit on it, so now you finally get to go out there and share it with the audiences. What can fans expect if they're coming out to see you on the Butter Miracle Tour, especially right here for Labor Day?
Expect the unexpected. We like to mix it up, so, you know, we're going to give some of the old favorites. We're definitely going to play the whole suite. And many things I love about this band is we mix it up every night. So if you go to see multiple shows, the set list will always change. I've done those tours where you're playing the same song in the same order for a year, and you're just, you know, it's hard. And having that inspiration, and we have a great catalog of songs to mix it up is very cool.
All right, Jim. You keep us guessing, and I like that, to mix it up, because it's incentive to come out to every show. Rock on. We're so excited to have you again today on the show. We appreciate your time. Have a wonderful weekend, and I want to wish all of you a great weekend. If you want more information, just head on over to the IronstoneAmphitheatre.net website for all the info on their Labor Day performance.